To explain the movie The Unhealer, released in the year 2020. The movie begins with a frail and drunk old man named Pflueger unearthing someone's religiously marked grave. He eventually pulls out the person's skull, which releases a white smoke and physically throws him back. The scene then cuts to a teenage boy named Kelly shopping at a local convenience store. There, he encounters his childhood friend and crush, Dominique. Kelly makes small talk with her before heading out. Outside the door, Kelly is cornered by his longtime bullies Nelson, Reed, and Brad. They pick on Kelly for eating paper and styrofoams. Seeing Kelly being troubled by the boys, Dom comes to his rescue and warns them to back off. This upsets the boys, and they shove Kelly's face in the trash bin. The commotion attracts the attention of the store owner, and she fends the bullies off. However, they circulate the video on the internet and humiliate Kelly more. In the next scene, an indigenous man named Red Elk notices the unearthed grave and prays over it. Meanwhile, Kelly falls sick from eating pencils and rubbers, and Kelly's doctor advises his mother Bernice to see a psychologist to treat his eating disorder. Later, Pflueger is seen in the town claiming to heal people's ailments. He proves himself by healing a frail old woman's joint pains. Amazed, Bernice approaches him and invites him over to her home to heal her son. When she leaves to get her car, Red Elk approaches the man and offers to help him get rid of his healing powers. When Pflueger declines the offer, Red Elk punches him. However, Red Elk miraculously ends up punching himself. It turns out the medicine that Pflueger stole from the indigenous grave protects its host, and as a result, whoever tries to harm Pflueger will end up hurting himself. Red Elk warns him that abusing the medicine's power will be the death of him, but the latter brushes aside his warnings and leaves for Kelly's home. When Pflueger touches Kelly's body, he feels a strong current and backs off. Shocked, Pflueger asks for a moment and excuses himself to the bathroom. There, he takes a sip of alcohol and snorts some cocaine before giving Kelly another try. The second trial also goes south. Pflueger ends up burning Kelly's chest with his cigarette before he screams in pain and collapses on the ground, eventually passing away. As soon as Pflueger drops dead, Kelly feels better and gets up. Later, the police take the faith healer's body away, and Officer Adler gives Bernice his number in case something comes up. Kelly notices that the cigarette burn in his chest has somehow healed. He's also undergone some physical transformation. Later, Kelly is picked on by Reed, but the boy ends up hurting himself. It turns out Pflueger's powers have been transferred to Kelly. Things finally seem to be going well for Kelly.